Alrighty guys, so I will be having a giveaway on my channel for this month. If you guys are interested in winning a Xbox gift card, a PlayStation gift card, or a Steam gift card, all you have to do to enter is drop a like on the video, comment something down below, and also stay subscribed to the channel. I will be picking a winner through the comment section, so make sure to stay active. Good luck guys, and enjoy the video. Yo, what is going on guys? My name is Rich or RaidAway. Welcome back to the channel. Today, what I've got for you guys is, of course, another Call of Duty Modern Warfare video, and we're actually going to be talking about some pretty awesome information, some kind of theories, some just like, I don't know, general thoughts, discussion, topics, all that great stuff. So, if you guys enjoy the video, if you guys enjoy, and if you guys are really liking Modern Warfare Remastered, enjoying the time playing the game, click that like button, guys. I want to see how many of you guys are actually enjoying the game. So, if you guys are, make sure to click that like button, and if you guys are brand new to the channel, please click that subscribe button. We're less than I believe 1,000 subscribers away from 80,000, which is a very big milestone, and then we're 20,000 away from 100k. So crazy numbers coming very soon. And with all that being said, if you guys are interested in free COD points for Infinite Warfare or Black Ops 3, first link down in the description. And Control Freak, they wanted me to let you guys know that my code is 15% off until December 31st. So if you guys are interested in Control Freaks for Christmas and you want to see them under your tree, or maybe you just want to see them for whatever holiday you celebrate, you guys can use the discount code RAID for 15% off. The code will go back to 10% off December 31st. So make sure to get that 15% off, save some more money, guys. So make sure to do that. All links are down in the description. And with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So like I said, we're going to be talking about some Modern Warfare Remastered kind of, I guess, hidden files that were actually found in the PC. We're also going to be talking about DLC weapons, the possibility of a black market, and supply drops in Modern Warfare Remastered. I want to see how you guys actually take this. I want to see what you guys are actually thinking. So first off, this information actually came out November 14th. I know that's almost like a month ago. That's like 3 weeks ago actually. So it's kind of crazy. I actually am talking about some pretty old news, but I actually want to kind of form it into what's actually going to be coming into the future, because we may be seeing these things very soon. So you guys might actually, remember this article. You might remember, like, me talking about this. Like I said, I made a video about this, like, a couple weeks ago, actually. So, anyway, but basically, it is a Charlie Intel article. I'll leave the link to the article down in the description, so if you guys want to, you can follow along. You guys can see all the images. I won't be showing any images in this video due to copyright reasons. I know a lot of people actually got their videos taken down for showing the images in this article. So I'm just going to be safe. I'm going to play it safe, guys. I don't want to, mess around with the whole copyright system, so I'm not going to show any images in this video, but nonetheless, the link will be down in the description, so make sure to check it out. So anyway, what this article is basically saying was, it says right here, according to a user post on Reddit, Modern Warfare Remastered currently has many weapons inside its files that are locked to players. Some of the weapons found are a melee shovel and other weapons from previous Call of Duty titles. So basically what they're saying is, in the files of, Modern Warfare Remastered, there's currently like locked, I guess, weapons. So there was also like a melee shovel. I know there was like a Galil. I think there was like an FN FAL, a PP2000. I know there's a .44 Magnum, like really awesome, weapons from past Call of Duty games, which is actually really nice to see. And we did see a melee shovel, kind of hinting that, melee weapons might be coming into Modern Warfare Remastered. So moving on with the article, like I said, there won't be any pictures in this video. If you guys want to see the pictures I'm talking about of these weapons, because the weapons are actually in the game right now, and there are pictures of these weapons in Modern Warfare Remastered. So if you want to take a look, make sure to click the link down below. But anyway, it says here, in addition, users who have been searching through the Modern Warfare Remastered files have found references to a dealer in-game with similar coding to the Black Ops 3 black market. This could suggest possible supply drop system for MWR, but it's unclear if this code is just leftover testing, from Black Ops 3. So basically what they're saying is, when they, these data miners, basically they're called data miners, they go into the files of whichever game they're kind of searching for, and they find some things that could hint for, I guess, things coming down the line for the future of, different possibilities and, I don't know, different features of the game. And they actually did find a coding similar to a dealer, like the black market system in Black Ops 3. Of course, in Black Ops 3, we had the black market with the dealer and the whole, like, blackjack dealer and all that great stuff. And then within the black market, we can buy, COD points, we can buy supply drops, common and rare supply drops. It was this big market that basically you could just buy supply drops. It was all revolving around the supply drop system. So what they're saying is, when they did find this, coding of a dealer, something similar to Black Ops 3's black market, it could be hinting and suggest a possible possible supply drop system for Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, like I said, it's unclear if this code is just left over from the testing, because obviously every single Call of Duty game they do make and they do release, they take some coding from past Call of Duty games. They just don't, all just like build up from the, new coding from the ground up. They actually take some coding from past Call of Duty games, of course. They use references, so they could possibly just be, testing this. We may never even see like a black market coding like they did have, but nonetheless, there is coding in the game that kind of suggests that, okay, Modern Warfare Remastered, we want to implement supply drops, we want to implement like a black market, kind of like blackjack dealer thing like Black Ops 3, so we don't really know. But anyway, moving on here, it says additional files make references to loots for character customization and weapons. One says main body _ loot, suggesting, like I said, character customization could come down the line. Again, all of this could just be testing coding, may never actually be released. So basically what they're saying is they actually found coding suggesting at character customization, so that could be, things, relating to supply drops. You guys know that basically in Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, even Infinite Warfare, when you do open up supply drops, you could get some gear for your guy and your character, your soldier. You can make them look different, add bodies, add heads, add, whatever, arms, shin guards, whatever. And basically you can make your character look how you want him. There is gear in pretty much a lot of the past Call of Duty games, like I said. So they could be, just hinting at all of this, like all of the files like that this person, like the data miner, actually found are all kind of similar and relating to a big old supply drop system in Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, I want you guys to comment in the comment section. I'm going to be reading a bunch of the comments because I really want to hear what you guys have to say, but make sure to leave comments and leave your opinions. Do you guys want to see supply drops in Modern Warfare Remastered? Now, like I said, this is a remastered Call of Duty game. COD 4 came out about 9 years ago, and when they do remaster Call of Duty, this is not just a re-release of the game, this is a remastered version, meaning that for the remastered version, they could implement new things. They don't just keep the game like the same old game from 9 years ago. That's just not a thing. They're obviously going to remaster some things, they're going to implement new things to keep the game fresh. Honestly, when I feel and play the game right now, it's just like, I don't know, I feel like I've been playing the game, for a really long time, because like I said, it feels like the game from 9 years ago. It is COD 4, so it is a remastered version. They could release new things, and they could be hinting at supply drops in the game. And like I said, I want you guys to comment, do you guys actually want supply drops in the game? Me personally, I do have a feeling that they're probably going to release some form of supply drops. Like I said, we do have pictures showing DLC weapons. We see a melee shovel, we see a Kaale, we see like previous Call of Duty titles and like getting guns and weapons from those previous Call of Duty titles. So I do have a feeling that, they are thinking about putting supply drops into the game. As you guys know, in Advanced Warfare, that was the first game they released supply drops. That we had the regular, just old supply drop, and then they actually came out with advanced supply drops. And when AW was the Call of Duty of its time, there was no such thing as COD points. But then Black Ops 3 rolled around, and they actually came out with supply drops again. So Advanced Warfare kind of started a trend for the whole Call of Duty community and for the future titles of the game. So Black Ops 3 had supply drops, then they came out with a black market system, they came out with COD points. You can buy COD points to buy more rare supply drops. And of course, in Infinite Warfare, we see supply drops again. We have common, we have rare, we have COD points. So honestly, Activision, Treyarch, Sledgehammer, basically Infinity Ward, they all know that, okay, this is, making us a lot of money. People are really, really buying supply drops, and, they're probably saying, why don't we just put supply drops into the game? Like I said, it is a remastered version, and, they could add some new things into Modern Warfare, but we just don't really know yet. And all this coding that we found in the files of the game is kind of suggesting that we could see some form of black market, character customization, DLC weapons, supply drops, all that crazy stuff for the game coming in the near future. And I don't know how the community would actually react, because I do feel that a lot of people do like the genuine kind of feel of COD 4 or Modern Warfare Remastered. They like how it's basically more or less the same game that they played 9 years ago, but it has updated graphics. It's nothing really too crazy. There's no really extreme changes. I mean, we can kind of inspect weapons, just little kinks like that. We can get gold and different camos for each weapon. So there is some kind of remastered, I guess, implementations into this game for MWR, but it's nothing crazy. It really does feel like the game that was released 9 years ago. But like I said, a lot of people kind of forget this. This is not a remake. This is actually a remastered version, and they could release some new things. And and this might be coming soon. So I wanted to touch on this topic once again. I wanted to touch on the topic of, hidden weapons that were found in the files, that they were locked. We saw some different coding for, main body underscore loot, suggesting character customization. We also saw, files relating to a dealer, like the black market system, like from Black Ops 3. So like I said, I want to hear your guys' opinions about this. Like, how would you guys feel if supply drops were in the game? Because I feel like with supply drops, people, when they automatically think supply drops, they really do give the name a very bad vibe. They really do give the name like a bad connotation right off the bat. People really don't like supply drops. There are people who do like supply drops, don't get me wrong, but nonetheless, supply drops, like I said, they do have some form of negative connotation attached to it. So I don't know how that would actually work out. If they do plan on releasing supply drops for Modern Warfare Remastered, I honestly don't think the community would really take that well. I don't think, the community does want that. We do have supply drops in Infinite Warfare already, so the community is probably going to say, why are you trying to ruin a game that was supposed to just be simple? This is kind of like a game where it's supposed to be boots on the ground, a simple Call of Duty title like we've had in previous years, and now it's kind of like all this futuristic stuff. So a lot of people do play Modern Warfare Remastered to get away from that futuristic crap, and people might not like the fact of supply drops in the game. Me personally, and this is just my opinion, I think it'd be really awesome to play with like a Galil or something like that, or like a .44 Magnum in Modern Warfare Remastered. Like, the Galil is one of my favorite weapons, and I do think it would be really awesome to play like with weapons from previous Call of Duty titles in Modern Warfare Remastered. I think that'd be really cool, just in my opinion, but I don't know how, if it's gonna be pay to win. I don't know how if we can like pay for these weapons individually, or we have to get them through supply drops. So there is a lot of unanswered questions, but anyway, I wanted to make this video sort of to discuss this whole entire topic once again. So please leave your opinions in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. It really does mean the world to me that you guys are tuning into all my videos. If you guys are brand new, like I said, please click that subscribe button. It'd be very much appreciated. And also, if you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys are enjoying MWR, please drop a like on the video. That'd be very, very much appreciated. Once again, if you guys are planning on buying Control Freaks, you guys can use the discount code RAID to save 15% off. So make sure to get them in time for Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever holiday you guys actually do, celebrate, whatever it is. Make sure to get them. Links are down in the description. But all in all, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave your opinions down below, and I'll see you all on another one.